What's going on, guys? Today I decided to finally do a video on should you buy Jump Force. It's clearly been a month, and I want to say a month and a half that Jump Force has been released, and I just wanted to put my input on what I think about Jump Force. Now, with this video, of course, there's going to be a lot of biased opinions and key points on if you should buy the game or not. Now, we're going to talk about the story mode, character customization, and my favorite, the online battle system on this game. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the first category.
You know the rules, and so do I.
So Jump Force, of course, is a 3-on-3 video game where, of course, you can pick your favorite shonen character and go against each other. Now, with every anime fan out there, that sounds like a dream come true, especially if you played J-Star. So seeing Jump Force actually got everybody hyped. Now, with story mode, me personally, I didn't even play story mode. I did like the first mission and I was just done. I hear from a lot of people that story mode is actually boring. Story mode is actually hard when you fight the last boss, and you guarantee that story mode, you just won't finish story mode from what I hear. Now, on a personal aspect, I just didn't see story mode happening. Like, you go play with your favorite character, of course, you know, your created character, and you go join Goku, Naruto, or Luffy, and you quote-unquote save the universe. Now, cliche as that sounds, I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling, you know, you go out there and fight Frieza or some other stuff, and then a random villain that has nothing to do with the actual shonen world, and I just wasn't feeling that. Some people enjoyed the story mode, and some people didn't, and me personally, I didn't even give a chance to actually hop onto it. I just wasn't feeling it. I hear a lot of complaints about it. So story mode, if you don't buy the game for story mode, I will completely say that right now. Do not buy Jump Force thinking this story mode is going to be amazing. I promise you, you're going to be wasting your time. Now, with the character customization. Now, character customization is amazing on here. I don't care what nobody says. As you guys know, I made Nami, Toga, Sakura, and some other people. And you can actually make other characters from different animes that are not on the game. As you know, people were asking for Meliodas. You can make Meliodas, Todoroki, Bakugo, Akame from Akame Ga Kill, and so on. So with the character customization, you can actually put on outfits from different animes. You can put on Android 18 outfit, you can put on the Hokage outfit, and just some other stuff to make your character look like the dream character you actually want. Now that I do love. You can actually add highlights, different hairstyles from different anime characters, and you can just go all the way to the T when it comes to making your anime character. Me personally, I really enjoyed that when it came to Jump Force, more than the story mode, honestly, because coming from Shinobi Strikers, we all know Shinobi Strikers created character was just, ooh, you couldn't really do much on created characters on Shinobi Strikers. You got to add a few costumes and a color swap, and then you call it a day. Coming from that, you come to Jump Force, you can actually switch up hairstyles, mix two hair colors together, especially with the highlights, change the body, change the height, change the ears, the voice, the fighting style, and with other outfits from different animes. And all that put together actually made CAC worth it on Jump Force. I feel like that's what the creators was actually focusing on the most when it came to Jump Force. Is most likely, hey guys, if we throw in CACs in this game, I guarantee you we will actually get some sales going. That's how I personally feel, because CAC was actually amazing. Now, the backfire when it comes to created characters is actually giving them the moves on here. I've seen some crazy stuff when it comes to created characters. I've seen created characters use Ichigo's move into Saint Seiya's move into Sanji's ult. Yes, that is creative, but of course, damage scaling is where things like to get implemented. Now, when it comes to created characters, 9 times out of 10, people are always going to give their created character either the cheapest move, B, the most broken move, or C, just moves that can actually work together that will equal up being cheap. You know, nobody's actually going to create a character that actually looks good or fights good, or just because, you know, they think they look cool. if you're going for a creative character, you're going to be cheap. You're going to be the most broken. Trust me, I've been on rank personally, and I've seen every creative character will always have Killua's ult or his lightning palm or everybody loves Sanji's ult for some reason. I don't know why. I've never seen nobody use Zoro's moves or Kenshi moves or Kenshiro moves. I've never seen nobody use any of those moves. Not even Naruto or Sasuke. It's always Killua or Sanji. And I don't know why. I personally don't know why people are going for those. But of course, Killua's Lightning Palm allows you to ult afterwards, which is why they put Lightning Palm and Killua's ult together. A lot of people are actually starting to give their creative character Aizen moves, as we already know how Aizen plays as well. So with that being said, creative characters has its flaws, and it has its bad and it has its good, in my opinion. So if you're buying the game to create an anime character, go crazy. I will say you can do that. Finally, here we go with the online battles. Jump Force online battle is probably 40% fun, 60% shitty. And that's lowballing it, if you want honest truth. When you go to online match, of course, you're not going to fight somebody's creative character. And if you do, 7 or 8 times out of 10, you're probably going to get wrecked. So with that being said, the swapping on Jump Force when it comes to online matching is so broken, in my opinion, because you could combo somebody, but once you switch, the combo stops and you end up taking a stun damage, allowing them to actually combo you. So if I'm comboing you and I switch, then I get the damage and I get to continue the combo. But if you switch before I start comboing, you get the stun and you get to continue your combo. And me personally, I don't like how switching gives you a stun. I don't like that for some reason. I don't know why it does that. Another thing, the assist on here. Goku's Kamehameha just is top tier. Piccolo's special beam cannon is multi-hit for some reason. It just doesn't go through you. Aizen and who else? Ichigo and Luffy. Luffy, I don't understand as well. And some characters' moves on here, I don't get it. I don't understand. Luffy's Gatling is a grab for some reason. I don't understand that. Goku's Kamehameha is broken. And it's just, I feel like the game was actually rushed, in my opinion, because online, as you know, it's so chunky and there's a lot of stuff that happens online that doesn't even need to happen. Like, it could have been another great fighter, but the dreadful animation, the main hub gets ridiculously. And the main problem with Jump Force is fans was looking for a next great thing when it came to anime fighters, only to find out they were, boom, you're done for it. You got what you wanted, and now people are like complaining about it. So my final opinion on Jump Force is the perfect example of good intentions with poor execution, in my opinion. People got a box of disappointment and relentless loading times. Like, we had to actually get an update to decrease the time of the loading screen. That says one thing right there. I wish I personally had more good things to say about Jump Force, because it's an anime fighter. You got Naruto, Guki, you got Naruto, Goku, Luffy, and other anime characters from different shonens all put together to fight. Like, who wouldn't want that? And J-Stars was the first game, well, not the first game, but J-Stars was a perfect example of that. But then we got Jump Force, and it failed. In my opinion, Jump Force did fail. Would I recommend buying Jump Force for $60? No, I would not recommend Jump Force for $60. But the good thing about Jump Force is I feel like people nowadays are just deciding to be biased about everything. Story mode and cutscenes obviously could have been more polished, but honestly, that's not, like I said earlier, that's not the reason to buy a fighting game. The game really shines, and each character has some sort of small learning and can get very tense in close matches, and it leaves you a satisfaction if you actually win the round. But and overall, I feel like with more updates to come, maybe the game could be slightly polished, not fully, slightly. As you know, we got Kaiba coming out and then other DLC characters. Now, if they add a rematch button, then we will be okay. Why have a fighting game and there's no rematch button? I don't know who ideal that was in that office to say, hey fam, let's leave out the rematch button. You know what, Bob, you are absolutely correct. You know what, just for that idea, you deserve a promotion. Yeah, thank you. Like, why not have a rematch button? That's a big problem in this game, is you cannot rematch the person who you was trying to fight. So with that being said, Jump Force, I give it a honestly a 6 out of 10 if you want honest truth. That's my personal opinion on Jump Force. It still has problems to this current update. Of course, balancing could still use some tuning. Lobby is just all over the place. They did nerf the loading times. I can agree with that. They did nerf that. Nonetheless, I do enjoy the game though. It's like I said, it's an anime fighter. If you're an anime fan, you're gonna love it no matter what happens. But of course, you're gonna complain about it. So that's just how we are. But it's a pleasure to see your created character do moves that you always wished you could do yourself, but you can actually put it on a character now. So with that being said, guys, when it comes to Jump Force content, I know I stopped the breakdowns. It's at that point where I really don't feel comfortable doing Jump Force, but I did promise people that I will help them when it comes to these breakdowns. And plus, the character roster is just too big. They constantly keep doing these breakdowns. Like, I'm at Goku. I still got like a lot of people to go. But like I said, I did it with My Hero, so it'll keep me busy until further games come out. So with that being said, Jump Force is something like going back to, you know, if you guys ever played Dissidia, Jump Force is going to probably become Dissidia later. It's like one of those games where it's going to be you're going to come back for it just for random bits of fun, and then you're just like, why am I playing this? So if you're anime fighter guys, feel free to buy Jump Force. Just wait till it goes on sale. I see a lot of people complain about why certain created characters can't do certain moves, like Luffy's Gear 4th, for example. We all know why your created character is not going to be doing Gear 4th. Like, why would you even ask that question? A lot of people complain about that as well. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review video. I tried my best to actually throw in every aspect of how I feel about the game. Honestly, guys, this is literally off the top of my head. This is how I feel about Jump Force off the top of my head, and just how it's been treating me. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't play it no more. I really don't. If you want me to be completely honest with you, I don't even play Jump Force no more. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. I apologize for not dishing out content for it, but it's just one of those games where it's just like, it's so unfinished, and I can't get over that. But I need to get back onto it so I can show people how to play the game as well, and at least try to make the game look fun for people who actually want to give it a chance. There are people who are questioning should they get Jump Force, so I want to be one of those people that show you what you can do with these characters and how you can make the game fun without complaining about it 24/7. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the review video. Leave a like, turn on that bell for more, and I hope to see you guys later.